MultiBank Group has built a major global footprint and scores highly on broker comparison lists, but is it the right place to put your capital? Today I'll walk you through the numbers, the platforms, the funding process, and the exact live test you must run before you deposit. By the end, I'll give a clear verdict and section scores so you can decide fast. Welcome to NextGen Traders community. Trade smart, leave bold. Your shortcut to mastering the markets starts now. This video is for educational purposes and not financial advice. Trading CFDs carries risk. You can lose money. MultiBank Group is a long-established multi-entity broker offering Forex and CFDs, plus commodity and crypto exposure through a mix of MT4, MT5, and proprietary platforms. The broker markets deep liquidity, institutional execution options, and multiple account tiers for retail and professional traders. Product coverage is broad. You can trade major and minor Forex pairs, indices like S&P style products, popular commodities such as oil and gold, stock CFDs, and crypto exposure depending on the legal entity. In practice, that means multi-asset traders and portfolio traders can usually find the markets they need. Note that some niche instruments may require a request or be available only to certain account types or entities, so check your instrument list after you open a demo or live account. Platforms are a mix of industry standard and proprietary. MT4 and MT5 are supported for desktop and mobile. And MultiBank also offers its own trading suite, sometimes called MultiBank Plus, or a proprietary web platform that can include TradingView style charts in some regions. For heavy charting and algorithmic trading, use MT5 on desktop. For quick mobile checks, try the native app. Always demo the exact platform you plan to trade because features can vary by entity. Account types are conventional, demo accounts for practice, standard retail accounts, and higher tier professional or ECN style accounts for active traders. Most reviews and broker pages report a modest retail minimum, commonly about $50 for entry-level accounts, while pro tiers require larger balances and may include commission-based pricing. Check the account opening page for the entity you'll register with because minimums and leverage differ by jurisdiction. Pricing depends on account type. Standard retail accounts typically use commission-free pricing and make money on spreads. Pro or ECN-like accounts may use a commission plus raw spread model. Independent reviews place MultiBank's Forex spreads as competitive for retail traders, often low on majors, but not always the absolute lowest when compared with specialist ECN providers. Also remember swap charges for overnight positions and any regional costs. If you are a high-frequency scalper chasing raw pip advantages, compare ECN-only brokers. For most retail traders, MultiBank spreads are reasonable. Deposits and withdrawals are a core trust factor. MultiBank supports cards, bank wires, and various e-wallets, and many reviews report smooth processing and no internal withdrawal fees. But processes vary by entity and by country. Do this live test before you trust a large deposit. 1. Complete account verification. 2. Deposit a small amount, for example $20 to $50 or the smallest allowed in your region. 3. Immediately request a withdrawal of that same small amount. 4. Time the entire process and note whether they ask repeatedly for the same documents. If funds return within a few business days and documentation is straightforward, that's a green light. If withdrawals stall or you get repeated document requests, treat that as a red flag and pause funding. Trust and regulation are strong points. MultiBank operates across multiple jurisdictions and holds several regulatory registrations. This multi-entity model spreads legal oversight and typically improves client protections depending on which entity you use. The high trust score reflects long operation, institutional liquidity, and generally positive handling of client funds in public reviews, but always check exactly which legal entity you are signing up with, since protections and rules vary by jurisdiction. Customer experience is solid overall. The group produces webinars, guides, and localized support in many countries. User reviews on platforms like Trustpilot show many positive experiences, especially for deposit and withdrawal support, though response quality and speed can vary by region and by time of day. My practical test: open a chat before you fund and ask direct questions about withdrawal timing and required documents for your country. That live chat response will tell you more about service quality than any brochure. Unique features include strong institutional liquidity, an advanced IB and partner program, and in some regions, promotional deposit bonuses or tailored account services. Risks include possible higher minimums for pro products, regional differences in available markets, and swap or overnight costs for position holders. Marketing claims are strong, but entity and account choice determine most of the practical experience. MultiBank Group is a strong, well-regulated global broker that suits beginners who want reliable platforms and intermediate to advanced traders who value broad product access and deep liquidity. If you need the absolute lowest raw spreads for ultra-high frequency scalp trading, compare specialist ECN brokers. Otherwise, MultiBank is a solid choice for most retail traders. Trading journey doesn't stop here. Get free tutorials, market news, and trading signals on Telegram at NextGen Traders. Follow us on X and earn certificates at nextgentraders.com. Need the right broker? Head to nextgenbrokers.com. Subscribe, like, and join the NextGen Traders community where traders grow together.
Produced with AI video technology. Content is for educational purposes only. Subscribe for weekly market insights and trading mindset strategies.